Think about buying a house? Well, stick around because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn that dream into a reality. If this is your first time with the channel, welcome back. I'm donald.wagnon with eXp Realty, your go-to realtor in New Bedford. And today I'm going to guide you through that home buying process. I'm going to break down the entire process in easy steps from start to finish so you know exactly what to expect. Also, I'm going to bust a couple of myths along the way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified when we release new videos. Follow me on any of my social media accounts or hit my website so you can stay alert to what's going on in the market and get the latest updated listings. Without further ado, let's get into step number one. Step number one, get your finances in order. First, the myth, I don't have to check my credit score because I know it. The fact is you still need to get that credit report and check your score because there could be errors on there. And if there are errors, that can affect your application. So you want to get your report and review the full report. So the first thing you want to do is download that report. It is crucial to determine your mortgage eligibility and interest rate. And you can obtain a free report from annualcreditreport.com and correct any of those errors before applying for that application, and that will help you out along the way. Second thing we want to do is you want to save for that down payment. Aim to save at least 20% of the home's price to avoid that private mortgage insurance, or what people call PMI. Though some loans will only require as little as 3 to 5%, and you will want to get with your lender to determine your eligibility and what you'll need. The third thing most people miss are the closing costs. Make sure you save 2 to 5% of the asking amount to cover the fees for the loan appraisal and title insurance. Get pre-approved for a mortgage. This involves a lender and checking your financial background to determine how much they're willing to lend you. Also, it's going to give you a clear budget and show sellers that you are serious about your buying a house. And it also makes sure that you are looking at houses that you can afford, and we're not getting your hopes up on something that is out of your price range. Step two, decide exactly what it is you want. Myth, I should buy the biggest house I should afford. Fact, it's way important to stay within a comfortable budget. Consider future expenses like maintenance and utilities that are going to be a part of your monthly budget. So with that, the first thing you're going to want to do is create a wish list. List your must-haves. How many bathrooms, what kind of kitchen, how many bedrooms, etc. And in a separate column, your nice-haves, a backyard, a garage, a swimming pool. Secondly, you're going to want to research the neighborhoods. Look at the school districts. How far is it from work? Is there public transportation available? And what's in the neighborhood? Is there shops, parks, community pool? And look at things like that. Third thing, set your budget. Based on your pre-approval, know how much you're willing to spend. Remember to factor in things such as your property taxes, your annual insurance, and maintenance costs and utilities. Okay, let's get to the third step. The third step is to make sure you find a real estate agent. The myth is, I don't need an agent. I can find a home online. I can go to Zillow. I can go to homes.com, whatever it may be. And the fact is, while yes, those online tools are helpful, a real estate agent can provide you the expertise, the negotiation skills, and exclusive listings that you may not have access to. So how do we do that? You're going to want to find a real estate agent that's going to guide you through the process and help you find the homes that meet your criteria from the list that you made. We sat down, we made that list of the must-haves and the things that we want. And that real estate agent is going to act on your behalf and negotiate on your behalf. You're going to want to find somebody that doesn't look at you as just another number, just another transaction, just another commission. You're going to find an agent that wants to build that relationship with you and make sure that you buy the right house. They're going to have access to the MLS where all the houses are listed. They're going to know about the houses the day that they hit the market, and they're going to be able to provide some insights that maybe you will miss. Make sure that you find a real estate agent that you feel comfortable with. That real estate agent should sit down with you, kind of have a meeting in place before you start the whole process to make sure the two of you are going to be able to work together. Next thing is house hunting. Myth, the perfect home will be available if I wait long enough. The fact, it's rare to find a home that meets all of your criteria, and you're going to want to focus on your top priorities and be flexible with the rest. And in today's market where the houses are flying off, You're not going to have a lot of time to sit and wait and decide if that's something you want to do. So here you're going to want to definitely use your online tools, Redfin, Zillow, agent websites, and sign up for alerts when new homes hit the market. You're going to want to visit some open houses, schedule some showings, take notes, pictures, and even ask if you can take some video to compare the properties later. Make sure that you're looking at the house and make sure there's no needed repairs. Look at the neighborhood. Go to that neighborhood at different times of the day. Go at night, go during the day. See what the people are like and how they interact. Check all the interiors, check the exteriors. You're going to do everything you can to make sure that that's the right house. And if it is the right house for you, you're going to want to put an offer in quickly, because the houses are not sitting on the market a long time for you to be able to sit there and mull it over. However, don't rush and feel like you have to buy a home right then. However, if you find a house, you're going to want to make sure that that's something that you put an offer in once you feel comfortable. Again, don't be rushed into buying a house that you don't want because you feel like you need to buy a house right now. So that agent that we talked about earlier should be there to help guide you and help you to make an informed, right decision, not a panic decision. All right, we found that house. Next step, make that offer. So the myth is I should always start with a lowball offer. The fact is, a lowball offer can offend the seller and ruin negotiations. Work with your agent to make a competitive offer. In today's market, many houses are selling for the selling price or the asking price and even over asking price. So how do we determine what a fair offer is? Your agent should be able to help you analyze comparable sales in the area and to decide what a competitive offer is. The role of negotiations, you want to be prepared for a counteroffer. Your agent's going to be able to negotiate the terms of the price, the contingencies, and closing date on your behalf. Also, you're going to want to have some earnest money for a deposit. This is a deposit that you're going to make to show the seller that you're serious. It's typically 1 to 3% of the purchase price and is applied to your down payment if the deal goes all the way through. Okay, so if they accept that offer, the next step you're going to do is get a home inspection. The myth is I can skip the home inspection and save on money. Fact, skipping the home inspection is a bad idea. It can lead to costly surprises down the road. Always, 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 always invest in a home inspection. Why is that so important? A thorough home inspection is going to help uncover any potential issues with any of the property, such as the structure problems, electrical issues, or even plumbing problems that might be there. What do inspectors look for? Inspectors are going to check the roof. They're going to check the foundation. They're going to check the air conditioning. They're going to check the electrical system. They're going to check the plumbing and more. It's very important that if you can, make sure you attend that home inspection. Once the home inspection report comes back, you're going to want to try to negotiate repairs or credit. If that inspection reveals issues, you can negotiate with the seller to make sure that the repairs are made or provide a credit at closing to cover the cost of those repairs. And again, that's something that your agent will help negotiate and walk you through. Depending on what the issues are, you guys work together to determine what it is that you need. Problems fixed or credits towards closing. All right, we got the home inspection negotiated. Everything's good there. Next step is to secure your financing. The myth, advertised interest rate is what you're going to get. The fact is, interest rates vary and change day to day. So it's based on your credit score, what type of loan you're getting, and other factors. So make sure to get a rate lock to secure your interest rate. So how do we go about doing all that? So the very first thing you're going to do is finalize your mortgage. Submit all the required documents to your lender. That's going to include income verification. It's going to include tax returns. It's going to include bank statements and anything else that they're going to need. You're also going to want to make sure that you understand your loan terms and conditions. Review the loan estimate carefully. Pay attention to that interest rate. Pay attention to that monthly rate and any additional fees and costs that may be in that loan. Lastly, lock in that interest rate. Work with your lender to lock in the interest rate to make sure that there's no sudden changes before you close. You can lock it in and make sure you lock it in up to that closing date. Got your financing in order? Next thing, closing the deal. Myth, closing day is just about signing paperwork. The fact, closing day involves making sure that yes, you are going to sign that paperwork, but you're verifying that all the terms of the seller met and ensuring there are no last minute issues that come up with the property. Before you get to the closing to sign all the paperwork, you're going to want to make sure you do a final walkthrough of the property to make sure that everything is in order. Then you're going to go and you're going to sign numerous documents, including the mortgage agreement and the deed. Make sure to review everything carefully before you sign it. There's going to be an attorney there. Your real estate agent's going to be there. They're going to be there to help answer questions if you have any questions before signing. And if you do have a question, make sure that you ask that question and get it answered before you sign. That's what they're there for. They're not going to be upset if you ask questions. After that, you're going to pay your closing costs. Then everything is all in order. Closing is finished. Congratulations, closing's done. Last step, move in. The myth is you can relax once you have the keys. The fact is, moving in requires careful planning to ensure everything goes smoothly. Make a checklist to stay organized. Don't let the excitement throw everything off. So you're going to make sure that you plan your move. Coordinate with your moving companies. Change your addresses with all of the post office and all your bills and utilities and everything else. Don't forget, make sure your utilities will be scheduled to be turned on the day you move in. You want to make sure electricity, water, gas, internet, and any other services that you need are set up before you move in. There have been several people that have moved in and forgot to make sure something key has been turned on. Lastly, enjoy your new home. Unpack, settle in, celebrate your milestone. Make your own, start making memories. Well, there you go. A simple walkthrough of the home buying process. 9 important steps, and you don't want to miss any step there. You want to make sure that you follow each one of those steps, getting pre-approved, finding the right house, don't rushing into buying a house, and making sure the closing process goes smoothly before moving in. If you have any questions, contact me. Give me a call, reach out by email, let me know how I can help you. Also, again, hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me on any of my social media accounts. Also visit my website where you can get updated listings daily as the houses hit the market. And again, thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, call me.